What's the deal, world? I go by the name of Bizbilla, and we are back here on BYC Gaming. It is the season opener, opening day. The New York Mets, or who I decided to go with here in franchise mode, my hometown boys, my squad, my team. So it was a tough decision, but what really pushed me towards rocking with the Mets this season in MLB The Show 24, which we're rocking with here on the PS5. Last year I ran with the Yankees. Not a Yankee fan. I got respect for them and all, but I couldn't see myself doing all these graphics, having all these exciting games, and do it with the crosstown rivals, but not with the Kings of Queens. So the New York Mets franchise starts today. Is opening day. We're taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. Getting ready to set things off here live from Flushing, Queens. This ain't John Boo Shambi. This ain't Chris Singleton. This is your boy Biz Billa once again on BYC Gaming. Bring your controller. Be sure to leave a like, a follow, a subscribe if you like what you see, like what you hear. I'm going to be bringing you plenty of MLB The Show gameplay and content all throughout the year. So sit back, look forward to that as you see some of the projections for the squad this year. Pete Alonso projected to hit 42 bombs. And that man, he's going to be important to our success. Mr. Senga. Senga on the mound. He is the opening day starter for the Metropolitans. As we get ready to set things off here. 12-7 last year was Cody Senga. Cody. I don't know how Senga pronounces that first name. I'll get it right eventually. But as we said, 2.98 ERA, 202 strikeouts, 33% strikeout rate. Nice little new feature I like that they have in the stat sheet. Leading off for the Brewers is the veteran Christian Yelich. As you see the Mets fans waving their towels strong as we get things cracking here. City Field. Senga won't be the opening day starter for the real life New York Mets. That will be Quintana, who we will see in game 2 here in this series. Oh my goodness. Okay, so having some issues right now. I had issues locating the strike zone in my first game that I played with Chicago early on. That is also the case here as Senga walks Yelich on 4 pitches. Starts off Sal Frelick with a strike on the cut fastball, 92 miles per hour, and across the zone. Good fastball there. Senga now ahead of the count, 0-2. All right, let's see. Yeah, they saying all of my pitch releases have been late though, so see if I can release it a little earlier. Either way, we get Sal down on strikes. Big K for Senga. As now William Contreras steps into the box. He looks at a fastball right down the plate. Runner gonna go on this one. Alvarez up and throwing, and Yelich is out of there. Good job by Frankie Alvarez to make a good throw right there and get Yelich, who tried to get the early stolen base. Gotta watch that pitch clock. 1-1 count. This one grounded up the middle. McNeil's gonna make the play, but I'm gonna hold on to that one. Give him an infield hit.
The shortstop, Willie Adames.
Okay, so Willie Adames steps into the box, hitting cleanup today. 24 bops last year. Trying to avoid any more base runners here in the first. 0-1 count to Adames. He pops it up. McNeil's going to cover the bag. Lindor is going to get under the ball, make the play, and that'll be the third out in the first half of the first. Mets take their first swings of the 2024 season in just a few moments. So Freddie Peralta is our opposing pitcher on the other side of the bump. Brandon Nimmo going to start things off for the Amazons. So we are here at beautiful City Field. I do like the continuous chants. They didn't always have them continue throughout the at-bat. Oh, good glove by Peralta. And he quiets the crowd right there with a nice play. First out here, and here comes Starlin Marte to the plate. He'll be followed by Jeff McNeil, Pete Alonso, Frankie Lindor, Frankie Alvarez, DJ Stewart, Bader, and Brett Beatty rounding out the lineup. So here comes Marte out to the plate. Didn't want to swing that early in the at-bat, but it was a good pitch to hit. Either way, there are two gone here in the first.
The second baseman, Jeff, not here.
All right, here comes Jeff McNeil. Going to try something different here. Have him bat in the third spot against right-handers. We'll have Lindor at 5. We'll see if we need to change that around as the season goes on. Usually want your best hitter in the 3 spot, and that could either go for Lindor or this man right here, Jeff McNeil. McNeil down 1-2. A little more patient than his teammates were in their first at bat. 1-2 count remains. That pitch fouled off. Mets dealing with a 1-2 count. 2 outs in the first. Good job by McNeil staying alive, fighting off pitch after pitch. Peralta set to deal the 1-2. Another good swing from McNeil. This time it's going to be popped up the center. And that'll be easily retired by the outfielder. And we are moving on to the second, scoreless.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the right fielder, Jake Bauer.
Inside, ball 1. Yeah. 1-1.
So we get a look at the home plate umpire. 1-1 count. Nice forkball by Senga. Looking at a 1-2 count. Ooh. That one inside. 1-2 count. That one fouled off. right, so I got to figure out what's going on with the timing of my pitch releases. Everything seems to be late. Hopefully it won't cause us any problems with trying to locate too many pitchers, but it's a little troubling that we are unable to locate these pitchers where we want them. Right now we got an 0-2 count against Hoskins. Runner at first, nobody out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Senga misses on the outside. Swung on and miss. Senga gets the K right there. Second strikeout of the day as we get a look at the pitch sequence. All right, in steps Garrett Mitchell. He looks at a slurve that just misses down low. This one slapped the opposite way. Nimmo giving chase. And he's going to be there in time to retire the second out of the inning. So again, we've had a little trouble locating pitches early on, but doesn't necessarily mean that we cannot get through this Brewers lineup. Senga's still got good stuff, even if he's not able to put it directly where he wants it. This time he's going to get a grounder. It's going to be an easy play for McNeil. The fielder's choice goes to first, and that will retire the side from Milwaukee. Due up, the polar bear, Frankie and Frankie for the Mets.
Leading up for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
46 home runs on the year for Pete Alonso. He steps into the box now against Freddie Peralta. 0-1 count after the slider paints the strike zone. Ooh, another slider. Nasty swing from Pete. 0-2 count now. 3 straight sliders from Peralta. Pete not fooled on the previous one. That's on the fastball. Misses upstairs. 2-2 count to Alonso. Ooh, nice fastball. May have been able to take that one for a ball. It was a little close, so we gave chase. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Here comes Francisco Lindor, 31 home runs, 98 RBIs on 254 hitting last season. Very impressive from the Mets shortstop. Right now he's ahead 2-0 in the count. Good piece of hitting, good pitch to hit. Poor result. Ground out the short. Now there are 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes Francisco Alvarez, a man who's been putting up some major power numbers for this Mets ball club. You can expect this to be a breakout year for the Mets slugging catcher. Gonna take a slider right there. 1-1 count. Wanted to chase the fastball, but looking for something I can drive right here. 1-2 count.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Curveball in the dirt. Count now even at 2. 2 outs in the second.
We got a full count.
Move that count to full. Alvarez now. Got DJ Stewart on deck. Full count to the Mets catcher. Ooh, late on the fastball. That was the one, though. 3-2 count. Another foul ball from Alvarez. Good at bat. Way to stay alive by Alvarez, and that leads to a base hit. Great at bat from the Mets catcher.
Batting seventh, the designated hitter, DJ Stewart.
And here comes DJ Stewart, the left-hander, steps into the box as Mr. Met tries to hype this crowd up. "26 pitches so far for Peralta. Get Stewart to chase the low fastball right there. Fouled off. Alvarez taking the lead off of first. 0-1 count right now. Ooh. Nasty curveball. Swung on and miss. Stewart now in an 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curveball misses on the inside. Stewart, very solid utility outfielder, facing a 1-2 deficit. Fouls the fastball off, stays alive in the count. Alvarez on first, 2 outs in the second.
Nope, that's a ball.
Fastball misses low, 2-2 count. Whew. That fastball was very close. Harry Bader on deck. We'll probably see Alvarez in motion. 3-2 count to Stewart. This great at-bat continues. Definitely always a good thing to see Freddie Peralta's pitch count up early. Alvarez runs on the play. Stewart takes one up and in. And that'll be the first walk of the day for Peralta. And now that puts the Mets in prime position as Bader looks at a pretty good fastball for strike one. 2 men on, 2 men out. Bader at the dish. Curveball misses low and away. 1-1 count. That's the type of pitch I like to bunt with Harry Bader with, but right there, we foul it off and it's going to move to a 1-2 count. Bader gets a good one to hit, but it's going to be popped up into the infield, and Adames has got it. So the Mets threatened with 2 base runners in the bottom half of the second, but we still remain scoreless in Queens.
Leading off for the Brewers, the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Ball. Ah. 1-1.
Nice pitch there from Senga. Count 1-1. Fly out the left. Nimmo makes the play. We got 1 down. At the top of the third. Stepping into the box after drawing a walk in the first. Christian Yelich. Nice cut fastball. Hits the bottom of the zone. Yelich, former 2-time batting champ. Looking to get the Brewers back to contention this season. As Yelich fouls off another one. 0-2 count now.
1-1.
Nice fork ball. No chase there. Nice slider. That one's going to sit Yelich down after a swing and a miss. Third K on the day for Senga. Beautiful pitch. That is how we do it. All right, so Sal Frelick is back in the game, back at the plate. He hits this one down the line. Thankfully, it will go foul down the right field line. This one jams him. Popped up to Harrison Bader in center. And the Mets move on now to the bottom half of the third. Still scoreless.
Leading up for the Mets, the third baseman, Brett Baty.
Stepping in now is Brett Baty, former first-round pick of these Metropolitans. That one fouled off. Baty, talented young left-hander.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He's really excelled in his role since taking over for Eduardo Escobar. Now, is that a hit pitch? Yeah, I guess it did hit him. So that'll send Baty to first. It's not a leadoff man. Brandon Nimmo back in the box. Slider misses low and on the inside. That was a tough pitch to hit, but we go down and get it anyway. The right fielder comes up throwing. The runner will hold at second. And now the Mets are threatening with nobody out here in the third. Good piece of hitting by Brandon Nimmo, chasing a low pitch, but he knew what to do with it. Getting on the first. Starling Marte stares at a ball low and away. This Mets team going to be an uphill climb to get in the playoffs with this tough division, the NL East, as well as a stacked list of potential contenders for the National League wild card. It is going to be a very interesting season here on BYC Gaming. And right now we got an interesting inning here. 1-2 count to Starling Marte. Peralta up to 48 pitches down. We got a man on second, man on first. Nobody out. Curveball misses. Low and away. 2-2 count. Ooh, now see, I'm going to be honest with you. First of all, I don't feel like I swung at that. And secondly, I don't feel like that was a strike at all. We'll check the stats after the fact. Let's see. Oh yeah, that definitely wasn't a strike. I mean, he got some of the zone, but that one hurts.
Yep, that ball went out.
McNeil stares at a ball on the outside part of the plate. 1-1 count after the slider crosses home plate. 2 men on, 1 out. Ooh. Tough pitch to swing at right there. And oh, McNeil nearly beats the throw down the line, but that is going to end the inning for the Mets. Tough break right there. McNeil probably could have been a little more patient at the plate. That pitch did look good. Nonetheless, it looks like a double play to me. Scoreless after 3. So y'all know, as we say at this time, this is not John Shambi. This is not Chris Singleton. This is your boy BIZBILLA. And we are here live on BYC Gaming, Mets Brewers, the season opener, opening day. Let's get back to it. Senga having himself a day thus far. Been a very solid start for the right-hander. Looking to keep this momentum going into the fourth as Contreras fouls that one off. This one popped down the line. Marte makes a catch and right. And that'll be the first out here in the top half of the fourth. Mets won 75 games last year, so y'all know the goal is to definitely outdo that. Senga gets Adames to foul that pitch off. 0-2 count on the way. Got him staring at the forkball. That'll be the fourth K of the game for Senga. We get a quick look at the pitch sequence. 96-mile-per-hour fastball to get it started. Cut fastball followed that. And then Adames is caught staring at an 83-mile-per-hour forkball. Good job by Senga to retire one of the Brewers' best hitters. So they call my pitch situation with Marte a strike. They don't call that a strike though. But the ball never lies. It's now a 1-1 count here against Jake Bowers.
2 balls, 1 strike.
See if we can hit him with the slurve. Good pitch. Count now in the favor of neither man. It is dead even. Senga was nearly working against the clock right there, but he uses it to his advantage. Gets the hitter to swing and miss on the upstairs high heat. Mets with another scoreless inning thrown from Senga.
Leading up for the Mets, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
All right, so Pete Alonso stepping in. As many of you know, this is a contract year for Pete. That will be #1 priority in this franchise, as it needs to be for my New York Mets in real life. We got to sign Pete back. That will be the most important thing we do besides potentially winning a championship this season. As Pete looks at a 2-1 count. You can bet your bottom dollar I will pay top dollar to keep that man in orange and blue for reasons just like that, as Pete is going to have a long single there. Not necessarily the speediest player out there, but he smacks one down the line. And that's going to be a leadoff single for the Mets here, and Pete Alonso start things off in the fourth. So although we have not been able to strike here as far as a run is concerned against Freddie Peralta so far, we have had some base runners drawing a walk as well as a few scattered hits. Frankie Lindor now steps in 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out in the second. He's ahead in the count 1-0 right now. We're in the fourth.
Nope, inside. Ball.
That pitch misses inside. Definitely curious to hear what you guys think about MLB The Show 24. Leave your comments, leave your thoughts. Ooh. Is this going to stay? Yes, it is. I was wondering if it was going to stay in the air long enough for Bowers to make a play. He does just that. We've got 1 out in the bottom of the fourth. Here comes a man who got on base in his previous at-bat with a bullet up the middle. Francisco Alvarez. Last one down the line right there. That one is going to be foul. Curveball misses. We haven't really taken a quick glance at the pitch repertoire. Pretty simplistic when it comes to Freddie Peralta. Right now he's got Alvarez in a 1-2 count. Pete Alonso still on first base. One man gone. Curveball misses low. Mets threatening right now. Ooh, fastball upstairs. Full count now. Runner in motion, and that's going to help because it created a big lane as the second baseman went to cover the bag. Francisco Alvarez with his second hit of the game. I don't think the second baseman would have been able to get that one anyway. Mets now with 2 men on and 1 man out. DJ Stewart had himself a very good at-bat last time at the plate, drawing a walk. He'll start things off this time, staring at a curveball for strike 1. Big situation for both Peralta and the Mets. Another curveball there. 0-2 count to Stewart, the former first-round pick in the 2015 MLB draft. 0-2 count here. Had to take a hack at that one. Found it back. 0-2 count remains. Got to be wary of the breaking pitch right here. Ooh, there it is. Doesn't get us a chase, but that was a beautiful changeup. 1-2 count to Stewart. And Stewart puts a good hit on the ball. I probably should have sent Pete Alonso home. He probably would have been safe. Being a little too conservative with Pete Alonso's speed right there. Either way, Stewart makes his way on base with another hit for the Mets. And now the Metropolitans have the bases loaded. And Harrison Bader coming up to the box. Bader stares at a fastball on the outside part of the plate. Peralta now up to 72 pitches, 73rd on the way. That's a ball. 2-0 count to Harrison Bader. Bader looking very poised in the box. Takes that fastball for a strike. 2-1 count to the Mets center fielder. This one's going to be popped up to deep left field. Should be deep enough to get Pete Alonso home. Wow, very close. Very close. But Pete is going to be safe. And we got a trophy for that. Score a run without getting a hit. And as you know, that can come from a walk, error, or a sac fly. And that's exactly what Pete did in that situation. That's a ball. All right, we got Brett Beatty stepping in. He's got no hit. Well, actually, hold on. How did he get on base? He got hit by a pitch. Pardon me. I'm going to say he got hit by a pitch earlier. He now steps in with runners on the corners. Mets have manufactured 1 run here in this inning after loading the bases. Beatty up now 2-1 in this 2-out spot. This could easily be the last inning we see Freddie Peralta. And that may help what I just said. Brett Beatty with an opposite field single. And the Mets now lead 2-0. Let's take a look at this hit by Beatty. Opposite field. Waited for his pitch. Got it. Took it the other way. Run scores. Mets continue to add on here in this first. Ooh, dangerous spot right there. Easily could have popped up into the catcher's glove right there. Nemo tried the bunt attempt. Fouled off. It's now 0-1. Another one fouled off, this time to the right side. Nemo and these Mets making Peralta work here. His 82nd pitch of the game on the way here. That one belted down the line, foul. Nemo making contact on all three swings. Make that 4 now. As the Mets outfielder stays alive here. Bottom of the 4th, Mets with their most productive inning offensively thus far. 5th straight foul off there from Nemo as the count remains 0-2. Peralta with his toughest inning of this game thus far. Really having to work for everything he's getting. And that time it looks like he's going to get Nemo to fly out to center, but not before the Mets tack on 2 runs. Alvarez, Stewart, Alonso, Beatty, all responsible for what is now a 2-0 Mets lead.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the first baseman, number 17, Rhys Hoskins.
Hey.
So Rhys Hoskins swings through the first pitch fastball. Senga has looked stellar to this point.
Nope.
Cut fastball misses low and away. 1-1 count. We're in the top of the 5th. Mets up 2-0. Opening day at Citi Field in Flushing, New York. As there's another foul by Hoskins. Slider fouled off there. And Senga gets another one, this time with the cutter. 6 Ks on the day for Senga. He has been impressive. Let's take a look at that pitch again. Good break on it. 6 inches. Spin rate incredibly high. And Rhys Hoskins cannot catch up with that one. And that'll be the first out here in the top of the 5th. Garrett Mitchell steps in 0-for-1 with a fly out in the 2nd. He stares at strike number 1. Senga's been doing a good job of getting a lot of first pitch strikes, and that has played into his favor so far in this game.
Ball 2.
Senga throws one low, misses. Then comes back with the fastball, and he's now got the count back even. 2-2. Senga working that pitch clock.
We got full count.
Good pitch there. The forkball gets Garrett Mitchell swinging. That is his 7th strikeout of the game for Kodai Senga. And he has been everything you can ask for opening day starter thus far against the Brew Crew. Starts another at-bat off with a fastball. Monasterio steps in 0-for-1. Grounded out in his 2nd inning. Mets fan has been alive this whole game. You see them waving those rally towels. Senga gets another cut fastball to land in there for a strike. 0-2 count.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Senga gonna miss there. And there it is. Yet another K for Mr. K. Senga and the Mets in full control as we are halfway through 5.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Now pitching for Milwaukee, number 20.
All right, so coming into the game now is Wade Miley. Had a solid year just one season ago. He's going to start things off against Starling Marte, Jeff McNeil, and Pete Alonso in the bottom half of the 5th. He's going to start things off with a cut fastball that's in there for a strike as we get a quick glance at his pitch repertoire.
Ball, that's out.
Comes back with another cutter. And that's going to miss on the outside this time, 1-1.
2-1.
That time the slider misses on the outside. Marte struck out in his last at-bat.
That's ball 3.
And right now got himself in a 3-1 count here against the Brewers reliever. Good high cut there. Count 3-2. Good job by Marte. Waiting that entire at bat for a pitch he can drive. He put that one into the outfield. Start things off for the Mets with a base hit. So now Jeff McNeil steps in. Mr. Met continuing to get the crowd hype. Pretty good speed on the base pass right now with Starling Marte, as you see some arms getting going in the Brew Crew bullpen. Runner goes. Throw isn't perfect, and Marte is in there with the first stolen base of the season for the Mets. Got a pretty solid jump. I could have got a better jump than that, but that was a good enough jump to steal the bag. That's all that matters. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now got a man on second with McNeil still at the dish. 0-2 count now turns 1-2. Ooh, cutter very close right there. Nearly nicked McNeil. Count even at 2. Marte on second. Nobody out here in the 5th. Count now going to be full. Just got a peek at the bottom of the screen. The Atlanta Braves beat the Philadelphia Phillies in Philly. So Mets going to try to keep on pace with the Braves and get their first win of the season. Speaking of season first, that is the first walk of the season for Jeff McNeil. He makes his way down to first base. Now the polar bear steps in. Singled in his last at-bat. Also came around to score after said single. A little early on that slider right there. Fouled that one down the line. Pete Alonso, 3-time NL All-Star. Right now in a good RBI spot with nobody out. 2 men on. Count even at 1. Change up misses low. 2-1 count to Alonso. That one misses down low. 3-1 count. to Alonso, who puts good contact on this one way back there to the deepest part of the ballpark. I thought that one was going to stay in. Instead, it is gone. And the Mets go up even further now early in this game. I thought that was a pop-up, the way that the center fielder was chasing it down. And he kept backing up. And I'm like, hey, he's running out of space to back up out there. First home run of the season for Pete Alonso and the New York Mets. And it was a shot. Let's take another look at it right there. Alonso getting a good swing on that one. As we said, it looked like a pop-up, like the center fielder had it, but he kept backing up, and then he just kept running out of space. And that'll be the end of the day for Wade Miley. Mets now with a 5-zip lead. As the fastball hits on the outside part of the plate. Big home run there by Pete, 3-run shot. Second run scored. 3 RBIs on the play on Pete's second hit of the year. Just like that, the Mets are up.
That's a ball.
As Francisco Lindor looks at a 1-2 count here.
2-2 count.
Count even. Ooh. So, not happy about that. I'll be honest, if I wasn't having such a good game with Senga, I'd throw right back at them in the bottom half of the inning. In the top half, I should say. But either way, we'll kill him with success. Speaking of success, Francisco Alvarez, 2 for 2 on the day with 2 singles. He now has Francisco Lindor on first, and make that 3 for 3 for Alvarez. As we now got runners at the corners for the Mets. That's a good piece of hitting by Alvarez. Right in the center field. Gloved by the center fielder, but not before Lindor makes his way to third base. Runners at the corners now. DJ Stewart steps in. He's reached base both times at the plate this game. Firstly with a walk, and then a single in his last at-bat. Stewart, of course, played his entire 7-year career between Baltimore and New York.
Ball, that's upstairs.
He is now looking at a 3-0 count here against Colin Ray. And it's going to be an opposite field single on 3-0. Gave him the green light, and he knew what to do with it. 6-0 ball game here live from New York. Stewart and the Mets looking good here early on. Give me 1 second, ladies and gents. All right, we are back. Harrison Bader now
Ball, that's in.
at the dish. He's 0 for 1, but he drove in the first run of the game on a sac fly. Fifth inning now. It's a good time to bunt. Wasn't a good pitch to bunt on, per se. We got one more strike to work with as far as bunts are concerned. I think this is a good chance to move the runners over. Ooh. Bader unable to come up with contact on that bunt attempt. 1-2 count now. And right there, he's staring at strike 3. Not quite sure what I saw right there, but I know I saw a strike, and that will move us now To the 9 spot, Brett Beatty, who has an RBI single on the day.
Ball. Ball 1, no strike.
All right, so Beatty 1 for 1 on the day. Right now he's looking at a 2-0 count with Alvarez on second. And DJ Stewart on first as well. This one's popped up to center. Good swing, but it's going to be a fly out to Gary Mitchell. And also the second out here for the Mets.
The left fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
All right, so the Mets with another productive inning. In the previous inning, we scored 2 runs. Now here in the 5th, we got 4 on the board, 6-zip Mets lead as Brandon Nimmo steps into the box, looking to add on to that lead. Nimmo's going to foul this one off. 0-2 count. Ooh. I'm going to be honest. I know better than to swing on a pitch like that, but that was a nasty pitch. And that will be the end of the inning. The Mets do damage as we get a beautiful shot of Citi Field. I think I'm going to take a screenshot of that for later use. That is beautiful.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
All right, so Bryce Terang steps up to the dish, takes the forkball high for a strike. Same result for a 97-mile-per-hour fastball upstairs and in there for the strike. 0-2 count now. This one's grounded. Brett Beatty gloves it. We got 1 out here in the top half of the 6th. So tonight we'll be at OTE watching the finals. Should be a good one here in Atlanta. Hope all of y'all tune in and watch our vlog that should be dropping tonight. Appreciate everybody that watches our content, whether live on Twitch or on the YouTube platforms. We got an 0-2 count now against Christian Yelich. This has been a great day for Senga after starting off with the walk early to Yelich. Now he's got Yelich in an 0-2 count. We're going to set him down here in the 6th. And that's just what he does. Nasty slider. Turns that swing inside out. 9 Ks for Senga. And he has been nearly flawless on the mound today. As we take a look at the 6-inch break on that hook. Nothing you could do with a pitch like that. Starts in the zone and then falls way out of it. Sal Frelick up to the plate now. He struck out and flew out in today's ball game. This is going to be the 73rd pitch of the game for Senga. Going to be time to start warming up some arms in the bullpen without a question. Don't want to overdo it. Don't want to lose this opening day shutout potentially. No matter how great the lead. 2-1 count here. And this one's going to be popped up. Jeff McNeil finding his footing. Finds the ball. And that will be the end of the top half of the 6th. Due up for the Mets. Starling, Marte, Jeff the Flying Squirrel, McNeil, and the Polar Bear, Pete Alonso.
Leading up for the Mets, the right fielder, Starling Marte.
gives chase to the first pitch there. But a nice job by Hoskins, who's very solid defensively. Makes the play and retires the first out in the 6th. McNeil stares at the pitch. Nice splitter on the inside part of the strike zone. Strike 1.
Nope, that's a ball.
Same pitch, similar location. This time it misses. A little late on that curveball. Nice pitch there. McNeil fouls it off. This time McNeil's on the next one and picks up a base hit. Bobbled out there by the right fielder. But it will be nothing more than a single for McNeil. All right, stepping in now is Pete Alonso. Saw what he did earlier. Sending one to deep center field. And right there, I was not prepared to run. We easily could have moved McNeil to second base. But we'll settle with him staying at first. Pete Alonso with a home run, a single, 3 RBIs to his credit on the day. Also struck out in the 2nd. Right now he's got McNeil on first, 1 man out, 1-0 count.
Ball 2.
Go ahead and make that count 2-0. 2 home run derby wins for Pete Alonso. If I'm able to get him in the home run derby, it's going to be in Texas this season. I'm going to try to win that. I've never won a home run derby in any season I've played in MLB. And there, Pete Alonso adds to that batting average total, picking up another single. It's not a mess, looking good here in the 6th. We've had 3 straight innings where we look very productive. And it looks to continue as Francisco Lindor steps into the box. 2 men on, 1 man out. Here's the pitch.
No, inside.
That fastball misses. Lindor's been hit by a pitch. Outside of that, he has not been much of a threat at the plate today. Perfect time to break those chains as he smacks one down the right field line. It's going to end up in the bleachers. 215 career home runs for Lindor in 10 seasons. The all-star switch hitting shortstop. Definitely is one of the most talented players in baseball. Right now he's facing a 2-1 count.
Ball, that's off the plate.
We can make that 3-1. Is now the man who's really been on fire today as well, Francisco Alvarez, stands on deck. 3-1 count here to Lindor. Going to stare at a fastball on the outside part of the strike zone. That's going to even the count. Probably going to see the runners get in motion here. Payoff pitch on the way. This one is grounded to first. It will act almost as a sacrifice bunt, as the runners will advance, but Lindor is going to be out.
The catcher, number 4, Francisco Alvarez.
This man is 3 for 3 on the day, and 1 more hit could really break this game open. Mets have left 8 base runners on today, and we're hoping to not make it 10 as Alvarez gets a really good fastball to hit right there. Just late on it, and it's going to be a foul. 1-1 catch to the slugging catcher. Ooh. The 1-1 pitch now moves to 2-1 as the 93-mile-per-hour fastball misses upstairs. Ooh, nice curve. Paints the bottom of the strike zone. 2-2 count now to Frankie Alvarez. You can go ahead and make that 3-2. Full count. 2 outs. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's ball 4.
That'll be a walk. I wouldn't want to face Alvarez right now either, the way he's swinging the bat.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Other man who's been solid today, DJ Stewart. Batting 1,000 on the day, also drew a walk. Ooh. Not going to get it done that way. Nasty cutter. Thought that one was something else. Curveball inside now has it 0-2. Colin Reed. Ooh. That was a fastball in the low part of the zone. DJ Stewart is caught looking at it. And the Mets unable to score here. One hit for the Brewers to this point. The Mets have got 12 of them. And they also got a 6-0 lead.
Leading off for the Brewers, the catcher, William Contreras.
Certainly time to make sure we got an arm ready to go out here in the bullpen. I think we'll give Phil Bickford a chance to get in this game. Senga, we're going to take him out whenever we feel like it's getting a little rough in there. You know what I mean? Just in case we don't want him to get hit around in his first start. We would love to see him go the distance and throw a complete game shutout right out the gate, but we do not want to force anything here in this opening day. It's a long season. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And right now, we've got an 0-2 count on William Contreras. Senga taking his time, and it will pay off as Beatty gloves it and throws out Contreras at first. This has been a great game so far. Appreciate those of y'all watching, whether live or on the playback. This is BYC Gaming. It's Willie Adames. Steps into the box. He takes a fastball for strike one.
Nope, outside.
All right, 1-1 count. Adames fouls that one the opposite way. 1-2 count. You know what that means. It's forkball time.
Ball, that's down.
That one's going to miss low. And Senga sits down another one. I'm going to be honest with you. I was ready to take him out this inning. But he's still dealing 10 Ks for Senga. This is really a bounce back game after, if you guys watched the stream earlier, I had the Cubs. That was a rough one, pitching wise. We gave up, I think, 19 hits in that game against Oakland at that. The Brewers are a much more talented team offensively, but Senga has held them in check through 7. And I think that's going to be the last we see of him. I don't want to take any risks. We want to keep this shutout going. 7 innings pitch, 1 hit. We're stretching. All right, in steps Harrison Bader. As you see some more arms getting going in both the Mets bullpen as well as the Brewers. 6-zip game, bottom of the 7th. Bader fouls that one off. 1-1 count to the Mets center fielder. Good location on the pitch from Ray. That one's gonna, or Ree. I think it's probably Colin Ree, right? Just going to Ray for a second. I think it's Ree. Either way, Brett Beatty steps in after the fly out in the previous at bat. First pitch is a splitter. 86 miles per hour, and it's going to miss on the inside part of the plate. Beatty fouls that one off. Good pitches, but we're just a little late on them. Beatty, though, doing a good job staying alive. This reliever has come in and thrown 51 pitches in this game. Now the count is even at 2. Gotta respect that.
I got 3 and 2.
And right now, he's got the count full with Brandon Nimmo on deck. And Beatty fouls another one off. Good battle right here. 3-2 count. Payoff pitch is low. Brad Beatty draws his first walk of the season. Milwaukee now going to face the top of the lineup once again. Brandon Nimmo steps into the box. Mets with 12 hits on the day. Brewers only able to get 1. They have drawn a few walks, but outside of that, it has been few and far between for the Brew Crew. Here's Nimmo laying down the bunt. Now let's see. That's a great play by the second baseman. That's a really good bunt. You know, it had a little too much exit velo on it because, as you can see, second baseman was able to play it like a regular ground ball. And the smart thing that he did right there was, instead of gloving it, he barehanded it. If he gloves that, Nimmo may have a chance to make it in there at first. Either way, there are now 2 outs here. As Marte steps into the box, he's 1 for 4 on today's ball game. Brett Beatty. Hi, my name is Brett Beatty. He is on second. Shout out to Jingle Mets, man. They got some really good stuff on their channel. I'm going to be quoting them all year because they make a lot of good songs relative to the Mets. Shout out to the 2 of them. 1-2 count. Ooh. Man, threw that fastball right by me. I won't let that happen again. That was a beautiful pitch by Colin. 6-0 Mets.
Leading off for the Brewers, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
All right, Rhys Hoskins stepping in. Senga, who I was going to take out. I'm going to let him face Hoskins, and then we'll take him out after that.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Cut fastball misses. Senga now goes back to the slider.
2 strikes.
That one's going to miss. That forkball grounded. It's going to be a tough play for Brett Beatty. Oh, my. What a play. Can we see that again? It's the throw for me. Let's take one more look at that, man. That is a nice play at third base by Brett Beatty. Senga with the pitch. This one shot down the line. And Beatty just makes an absolutely ridiculous throw right there. Y'all know me, I'm always trying to find the best screenshot. Always. See if we can get one of Senga, because that will probably be his last batter that he will face this game. Don't want to throw out our guy's arm early on. See if we can get a good shot of Senga. That might be a good one. Get one from the mound. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm always obsessed with good screenshots. See if we can get one of Senga throwing with the mound in the backdrop. That is sick. That is kind of dope. I like that shot too at opening day. We're gonna get back to this game action in 1 second, y'all. That is a dope shot. I like that a lot. All right. And that'll be it for Senga. What a performance. This crowd better get up on their feet when this man comes out this game right now. Senga with one of the best starts I've gotten from a starter. There's only one performance since I've been playing MLB The Show that outdoes that one on an opening day start as Phil Bickford comes into the game. I don't know how long ago this was. I don't know. Oh, man, what year was this? This is around the time the Mets went to the World Series. I had started the season with the Mets. This is before I was streaming. And Noah Syndergaard got 20 Ks in the first game of the season. I think I was playing, I want to say Philly was the first game. Don't quote me on that, but either way, 20 Ks for Noah Syndergaard. It's the best performance I ever had from an opening day starter while playing MLB The Show. And Senga just put his name in that same category with a great start here against the Brew Crew. Now it's up to the Mets bullpen to hold on to the 6-run lead. Right now they're off to a good start. 1-2 count against the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Sends one into the stands. 1-2 count remains. This one slapped to center. Bader gives chase. Hauls it down at the warning track, and that'll be the second out here in the top of the 8th inning. Bickford. A nice fastball there. That one goes across for strike one. Now got an 0-2 situation, and these Mets fans throwing those rally towels up. You see them across the ballpark. (0-2) count here. I worked that pitch clock. Had 2 seconds to go. And we do a good job setting down the Brewers in order in the 8th. What a start from Senga. Good job from Bickford. Mets due up in the half of the 8th.
Now pitching for the Brewers, number 59, Elvis Peguero. Leading up for the Mets, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
All right, so Jeff McNeil's going to start things off here in the 8th. He looks at a 2-seam fastball across the plate for a strike. 1 for 3 on the day is McNeil. That one misses and falls out of the catcher's glove. 1-1 count. Ooh. A little late on that changeup. Either way, it is fouled away for strike 2. 1-2 count now to the flying squirrel. Ooh, I have been sat down today on more fastballs than I can ever remember that happened to me on. I think it looked like it was going to come inside, and then it just stayed right there. Good job framing that by the catcher as well. And Pete Alonso up now. 6-0 lead for the Mets. And Pete says, I'm not satisfied with that. Let's get some more. Pete Alonso, if he can make it in here to second safely, will finish this game more than likely a triple shy of the cycle. That is a beautiful piece of hitting by Pete Alonso. And I'll be real with you, when I was trying to decide who I was going to run franchise with this season, that man right there is probably the reason why I picked this Mets team. These two men, particularly, as I'm going to go with a pinch runner right here. Let's go with Mauricio, and then we'll bring in G-Man Choi. You know what? Nah. I was going to do that, but nah. We got a 6-run lead. It's the first game. We can let everybody finish the game out. Pete may have a chance to score right here, but I'm not going to test the arm of the left fielder. Probably was a smart thing to do right there. Lindor now has runners at the corners for Francisco Alvarez as he steps into the box with one man out, man on the corner. He's 3 for 3 on the day, 3 singles, also a walk to go along with that successful day at the plate.
Ball, that's inside.
He's now staring at a 1-2 count. There goes Lindor. He's going to be into second base safely. Another stolen base for the Mets, as Marte had one earlier. 2-1 count here as Alvarez now has a man on second and a man on third with one out. Was hoping for a productive out right there, but instead we get caught swinging at the 95-mile-per-hour fastball. Late on it, and now DJ Stewart steps into the box looking to tack on some more runs to this Met lead as he's looking at a fastball upstairs for strike one. Good jam job with that fastball. Stewart fouls it off. 0-2 count now to the Mets outfielder. Ooh, good contact on that one, but just a little off with the timing. Just missed that one. 0-2 count remains. 2 on, 2 out.
That's the ball.
Mets. Let me go ahead and call timeout. Mets, I got Jorge Lopez going in the bullpen. We probably won't need to see him. Bickford should be able to finish this game on his own. But right now we got a 1-2 count to Stewart.
Ball, that's just out.
Count now even as the 93-mile-per-hour fastball misses on the outside part of the plate. Big clutch situation here from Stewart. 2 in scoring position. Ooh. Changeup, just the bottom fell out of that changeup. Thankfully, we are able to foul it off. Stewart fouls one off. 2-2 count here. Ooh, now that's the pitch that's gotten me to strike out a lot today. That fastball on the inside. Instead, it's going to miss that time. 3-2 count now to DJ Stewart. Ooh, another wicked changeup. That time we are able to foul it off. Count remains full. Great at bat here. Payoff pitch on the way. Ooh, right off the pitcher. And that's probably our best case scenario. The ball hitting the pitcher there, keeping it in the infield and away from going up the middle and adding more runs to this Mets lead. 6-0 is your score. We're headed to the ninth.
Leading off for Milwaukee, the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
All right, leading off for the Brewers is Bryce Terang. He swings through the first pitch changeup, 0-1.
That's ball
2-1 count now to Terang. Mets looking to seal what has been nearly a flawless day here in Flushing. Bickford got a 2-2 count. He gets the grounder.
Got him.
Alonso picks it up and gloves it himself.
Up next for Milwaukee, the designated hitter, Christian Yelich.
Here comes Yelich, one of only 2 base runners on the day for Milwaukee.
Hey.
There's a shot to Lindor. That'll be the second out. Now the Brew Crew are down to their last out. Sal Frelick into the game. And he is the last out for the Brewers here. No need to get too cute in this situation. Let's try to get this out. Although I can't lie, I have given up a lot of 2-out ninth inning home runs just trying to get the out a little too quickly. As that time Frelick knocks it foul. 2-1 count. This one popped up. Nemo's going to give chase, and that will do it, ladies and gentlemen. The Mets, my boy. It feels so much better to be finishing a whole stream and a whole game, and at the end of the game, I get to say the Mets win instead of the Yankees win. Salute to all the Yankee fans out there, but even bigger salute to all the 7-line Army cats out there, the Orange and Blues, all my Mets fans, all my Amazings fans. We're going to have an amazing run, an amazing season here on BYC Gaming. We appreciate y'all tapping in with the first of many episodes of the New York Mets franchise series. 6-zip is today's final. It was a really good performance from wire to wire from the Amazings. We saw power. We saw finesse on the mound. This was an all-around dominant performance for the boys in blue and orange. Pardon me. I'm so excited I could barely contain myself. Senga gets the win. Peralta gets his first loss of the season. 10 Ks for Senga. He is your player of the game. 7 1/3 innings pitched. 1 hit, 10 Ks, 2 walks. Thought he had less than that, but he had 2 walks. But either way, it was a great game from Senga. We'll take a quick look at the box score, and we'll leave you with this. It is a win for the Mets. It's a win for us. It's a win for you if you're rocking with us at BYC. You heard? Peace.
Tonight's paid attendance at Citi Field, 41,922. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please get home safely.